competitions for the new museum. The first architectural competition to design a new museum was held in 1976 and was limited to participants from Greece. Both the 1976 competition and one that followed it in 1979 failed to produce any results, mainly because the plots of land selected for the proposed constructions were deemed unsuitable. In 1989, a third competition for the design of the new Acropolis Museum was announced that would be international. A choice of 3 possible sites was provided. This competition was won by the Italian architects Manfredi Nicoletti and Lucio Passarelli. After delays throughout the 1990s, work on the construction of the museum based on this third design progressed to the stage of excavations for the foundations, but these were stopped due to apparently sensitive archaeological remains on the site, leading to annulment of the competition in 1999. In retrospect, the location of the new museum was rather straightforward. The large lot of the unused Camp Macrajani Gendarmerie Barracks opposite the Theatre of Dionysus. The barracks were built on public land and a limited number of expropriations of surrounding private houses were needed to free up the necessary space. The main building of the old barracks, the neoclassical Weiler Building, has been renovated and houses the museum of the Center for the Acropolis Studies. The fourth competition had made no provision for the preservation of the ancient site. These were met to a degree only after local and international campaigners exposed this oversight, and it became the final competition. The new plans were adjusted so that the building was elevated above ground on pillars. Competition was open only to architectural practices by invitation, and it was won by New York-based architect Bernard Twomy in collaboration with the Greek architect Michael Foschidis. Excavation has revealed 2 layers of modest, private roadside houses and workshops, one from the early Byzantine era and another from the Classical era. Once the layout and stratigraphy of the findings were established, suitable locations for the foundation pillars were identified. These traverse the soil to the underlying bedrock and float on roller bearings able to withstand a Richter scale magnitude 10 earthquake. As construction work neared completion, the operation to move the historic artifacts the 280-meter, 310 yards, distance from the Acropolis Rock to the new museum started in October 2007, took 4 months, and required the use of 3 tower cranes to move the sculptures across the distance without mishap. Greek officials expressed their hope that the new museum will help in the campaign for the return of the Parthenon marbles.